Hello and welcome everyone to the long-awaited return of our annual server fantasy league, the CUFL. This week marks the start of the brand new, highly anticipated NFL season, and with that comes a new season of our annual server fantasy league. A new season of our league means 8 brand new and exciting fantasy teams. So with this week of the CUFL recap, we'll be taking a closer look and breaking down each of the competitors this year. Starting off, we have my team, the Columbus Clankers. Although this team might be called the Clankers, this team is composed of anything but that. This team hopes by winning the fantasy title, they can further their agenda of bringing back the human in fantasy football. In search of taking the league crown, they'd like to prove to the world that teams auto-picked by an AI are no match for teams of pure grit, high motor, and the indomitable human spirit. Next up, we have John and the Bayside Bird Brains. Although barely missing the postseason last year, John has reinvented his team by allying himself with the international Vocaloid superstar, Kasane Teto. Many around the league are doubting the team's abilities, saying, quote, "Birds like them could never think like you." But the Bayside Bird Brains hope to avoid faltering as an afterthought, and have others take a look and say they like what they've got inside. Following up, we have Jackson and the Red 40 Ragers. This offseason, Jackson's team of researchers found a breakthrough in athletics technology. By utilizing the latent power of Red 40 injections, the research team has found a way to create Red 40 super athletes. Although you might question the integrity of this method, there are no current rules against performance-enhancing drugs in fantasy football. So nevertheless, this team is looking to be a fierce competitor down the stretch. The reigning champion of the league has returned this season with his new team of big sweaty men, the Black Boulder Barbarians. This team's back to victory each week hopes to take after that of the humble 6 Elixir Barb Hut, unassuming to most, but containing fierce, raging, merciless barbarians, unyielding until they reach their goal, the Tower. Or in this case, a repeat championship. Next up, we have the awaited return of the previous league punching bag, Josh. However, this season, he is hoping to make his rotten losing ways an ancient history and set it off with his new dangerous team, the Carolina Cornballs. Will this team be as good as it gets in the league? Or will playoff season once again be a bleak December? Only time will tell. The third place finisher of last season, JT, has returned with his new team, Makima's BK employees. Dissatisfied with his playoff exit, JT has struck a joint venture with a local Burger King franchisee, Makima from Chainsaw Man. Through this joint venture, Makima has offered to assist JT, bringing a strict food service industry-esque order to his team. In return for Makima's team management services, JT has offered to, quote, "twice daily be dog walked by her." Well, it looks like JT's looking to do whatever it takes to make a deep postseason run this year. Another exciting returner from last year is our good friend Finn, returning with Finio. After a trip to New Zealand cut his promising season short a year ago, Team Finio looks to regain dominant form as a contender and make a run for the title. So long as he doesn't die on us anyway. And rounding out as our 8th team is a fresh face to the league, newcomer Jack. His team, Jersh, enters the league as a true wildcard, fueled by their passion for the Minnesota Vikings. His enthusiasm was on full display in this year's draft, having each of the Vikings' top 2 wide receivers. Jack hopes the duo can lead him to heights in this league not even his Minnesota Vikings have reached, a Super Bowl win. Now that we've acquainted ourselves with each of the 8 teams and owners of the CUFL, let's take a look at our Week 1 matchups. We have the Columbus Clankers taking on the Bayside Bird Brains, the Red 40 Ragers taking on Jersh, the Black Boulder Barbarians taking on Finio, and the Carolina Cornballs taking on Makima's BK employees. With the start of a new season and all 8 teams vying for the top, this league is completely wide open. Which team will get their first win this week? Which team will make the biggest statement of Week 1? Find out next time on the CUFL Recap.